everyone, it's Mika, and today I'm bringing to you a general reading for all my sun, moon, and rising Gemini signs. This is going to be for the week of February 6th until February 12th. I'm not doing an astro update this week, so we're just going to get right into the reading. All right, so the first card that I pulled for you is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse is suggesting that there may be a theme of some selfishness going on, maybe some envy, some jealousy, perhaps some debts financially are coming into play, especially with this being a Pentacle card, unpaid loans. If you are going through a phase of having some difficulty with your finances, just know that this is temporary. We are coming off of Mercury finally going direct, your ruler, as well as Venus finally going direct. And having both of these signs retrograde at the same time, I mean, everybody's situation is different. However, because Mercury rules communications, contracts, writing, even thinking and speaking, if you work in any type of field where, you may have been trying to get a new contract because, for whatever reason, your business, whether you're a freelancer, whatever the case may be, you may have found it very difficult to get contracts signed or to lock down a contract for like a new client, as well as finding it difficult just to even get money that may have been owed to you during the time of Venus retrograde, because Venus does rule money as well as beauty and love. So like I said, those two being asleep for as long as they were, it wreaked havoc on a lot of people. So just hold tight, dear Gemini, because better days are right around the corner, and just know that your fortune will turn eventually. So hang in there. Okay. And the next card that I have for you is the Six of Staffs. And the Six of Staffs face up, is basically saying that some type of triumph is right around the corner. You might be experiencing some good news after having a period of delays and possible disappointments and frustrations. So things, like I said, they are improving. Whatever you've wanted to do, like your desires, they're finally going to be coming into fruition. Keep at it, Gemini. If you're not a person who says affirmations, you might want to consider doing that. What are affirmations? To me, they're basically statements that you're putting out and that you're speaking and reciting of things that you want to happen. You're basically using it as a catalyst to manifest what you want. And you're speaking it as if it's already happened, or it's something that you want to happen. It could be something as simple as making money is easy for me. That is one of my favorite affirmations to say. And you know what? It really is true. And the more that you say it, the more it becomes second knowledge, and it really does start to manifest itself. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to do the work. However, affirmations are really, really helpful, as well as scripting. Scripting can be used with affirmations, like the affirmations that you're speaking. You can also write them down. And writing, again, is powerful. Words are powerful. So if you're in a situation that you want to change, consider doing that, okay? You might find it very beneficial. The next card you have is the Three of Swords, and again, it's coming in the reverse. And for the Three of Swords in the reverse, it's saying that you might have had a lot of confusions going on, possible errors and mistakes, anxiety, loss, you name it, and you've probably just been going through it, Gemini. And I know that this is for the week of the 6th to the 12th, and by now, Mercury is going forward, as is Venus. However, does not mean that some stuff that started during their retrograde have been resolved yet. This might just be overlap. It's a very strong possibility. So again, just know that this energy, it will pass. And you might not even be feeling whatever comes up this week, 24/7 for 7 days straight. No, it doesn't necessarily work that way. It may just be one particular day where you get some news and you're like, damn, like I have a bill that I thought was going to be lower, but it turns out to be bigger. Money that you thought may be on the way has been held up again. It's all right. Take a step back and relax. Use some self-care. I preach this to Virgos because Virgos are ruled by Mercury as well, and that's my rising sign. You got to take care of yourself. And if you don't take care of yourself and you've been trying to run yourself ragged to make things happen, but it's just not coming out the way you want, it's going to drain you and it's going to wear you down. And when you're stressed and when you're run down, it weakens your immune system. And that leaves you open to all kinds of ailments, not just the dreaded C. We're not even going to talk about that. But, you could potentially get a cold. You could get the flu. You could get pneumonia. Anything could happen to you. And you don't want that to happen. That's the last thing that you need right now. So, take care of yourself. Take a rest. Get a massage. Or if you don't have the funds to do it, if you know someone who gives massages, ask them to give you one. It's not that big of a deal. If you don't like massages and don't like the idea of someone touching you, perhaps taking a nice relaxing bath, or a nice relaxing shower. Do some yoga, do some stretching. People like to exercise. It relieves tension. Whatever you do, just make sure that it's in your best interest. I would stay away from the drinking and the wine because, again, you don't want to form a bad habit. You really don't. You want to do something that's good for your body as well as your mind. Okay? Moving on. You have pulled the Emperor card and you've got it in reverse. All right. So basically, when it comes to the Emperor in reverse, it's not at its strongest. It's really not. It's immature, ineffective, indecision, weakness of character, failure to control petty ass emotions. Yeah. Don't fall into that trend this week, Gemini. Be careful what you say and who you say it to, because you never know who knows somebody that you know. You feel me? Meaning, you could say some shit that you heard about someone, and it turns out that the person you were talking badly about is someone that could potentially hire you or could potentially help you in some shape or form. So, words, they travel. They do. So just be mindful of that. And I don't want you to take away from this reading like it's all doom and gloom and that it's all negativity. No. But these are the messages that I ask Spirit to relay to you. I ask when I do the shuffling of the cards, what are the main messages that you want Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising to know for this week? And this is what came about in the cards. So please don't shoot the messenger. And again, this particular message that we've gone through already, or messages, may not apply to you because this is a general reading. In order to find out what's going on with you specifically, you need a personal reading. Okay? All right. So let's move on. So the next card that we're going to be focusing in on is the Coffin card. And then this just basically signals, excuse me, my throat is so dry. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to take a sip of water. I am so glad that I have an air purifier coming. I have allergies, not just seasonal, but I have 3 cats. And as much as I vacuum, sweep, dust, and do laundry of their blankets, it can still irritate me. Plus the heat being on because it's winter and it's dry heat, so sorry. I don't mean to ramble, but whew. I need to stay hydrated so I can talk. All right. So back to the reading. So the Coffin card, it's basically saying, you know, natural endings abound, take care with your health. And I've been pushing that since we were looking at the other cards. Take care of yourself. You know, this card signals a long wait. It means like a long wait for something or someone close to your heart. It can also refer to the feeling that you're not getting anywhere and time is slipping away. You may feel trapped, or, you know, as if life is out of control and that you can't do anything about it. But in terms of your health and your family, it's time to take better care of yourself and your well-being. And I've already addressed that, so I'm not going to like run it into the ground. If you feel as though you're overdue for a checkup, go see your doctor. If you're one of those Geminis that's afraid to go to the doctor, well, I'm telling you right now, prolonging something in many cases can just make it worse. So don't prolong and avoid going to the doctor. Go get yourself checked out. As far as personal relationships or even professional, they may have been difficult at this time. Again, because of the retrograde. Yes, it's over. However, there still might be some hiccups. As well as career and money. Again, delays in business, financially, money that you're waiting on is taking longer. And I know what it feels like to need money yesterday. Make that last week. And I understand. So again, that's where affirmations come into play. Affirmations, they not only help you manifest, you know, what you want, like materially, but it can also help you in terms of how you feel. So, you know, saying affirmations like, you know, oh, I'm a powerful, upbeat, energetic person. Start saying that. You can say that. If it doesn't ring true, put it in your own words. Put your own spin on it. But my point is, say affirmations that not only help you manifest things that you want, like money or a car or a house, but start manifesting how you feel. Your health, improved health. And again, you will notice a difference when you say it throughout the day, different times throughout the day, every day. Just do it consistently. And it becomes a habit. Next card I pulled for you is the Lover's card. And there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So you might be making some decisions surrounding love. You know, having two paths, I mean, it's going to depend on you and your own situation. One could be very positive and the other might see your life take a negative turn, or they may actually both end up being positive, or they may also both be negative. It's really going to just depend on you and you know, what's going on in your life right now. In terms of personal relationships, it can signify a nice strong sexual connection with somebody. Passionate encounters could be red hot right now. You might also be feeling some temptations, and a possible affair could be happening. And if it's not you, it could be somebody else in the relationship. Again, don't get mad at me and say, she said this, that, and the other. No, I'm just saying that the potential is there. That's what this card is saying. The potential is there. Is it written in stone? No, we all have free will. All right. And in terms of, you know, personal life and work right now, you might be offered 2 jobs, which is fantastic news, especially if you've been really, really searching and the search was slow during retrograde. And now finally, something that you may have applied to a month or 2 ago is they're finally getting back to you. And you might be offered 2 very good positions or projects if you're a freelancer. So that is happy news. That is a blessing. So take it and run. Okay, so you got the Beware card. And again, we don't do doom and gloom here. We just tell you what the energy is saying, what the messages that spirit are relaying to you. You could be in danger of taking too many risks financially and personally. Affairs of the heart might be stormy at this time. It's saying it's not a good time to start a new relationship. Again, it's going to depend on you and the person. But if you want to start a new relationship now, especially since we just had the beautiful new moon in Aquarius on the 31st or 1st, depending on your time zone, there are going to be a lot of new beginnings going on. Absolutely. And if you're one of those people that just started a new relationship, congratulations. You know, just be careful. Get to know the person. Don't move too fast. And don't ignore any red flags that might be going off. Don't just look at the other person through rose-colored glasses. In terms of money, you could lose some money. Be careful of get-rich-quick schemes and lending money at this time. You know, whenever you lend money to somebody, depending on your relationship with them, just know that you may not get the money back. And there are some people who hate to borrow, only do it when they need to, and they will pay you back regardless of the situation. And then there's others that borrow money and, you know, they say they'll pay you back, but they have no intention of doing it. Again, I can't see into your personal life, but just be careful lending out money. Only lend out what you can afford to at this time, even if you really, really want to help the person out. Okay? Oh, the Sun card. I love this card. It's so beautiful. And for me, any mentioning of the Sun makes me happy because I am in southern New Jersey and it is cold as heck. And at the time that I'm filming this, we actually have a blizzard coming. I just have to laugh because it just sounds absurd. We have a blizzard coming tonight into tomorrow. So, you know, I love that sunshine. It makes me happy. And this card is telling you to open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. You can expect to be happier, more fun-loving, and self-confident. And the sun shines on your life and personal growth. This card also enhances your creative thinking, and you'll be able to open up your feelings and communicate better than you did in the past. The time is right for taking holidays as well. So, if you need to get away, and I know travel has been very difficult worldwide over the past 2 years, see what you can do. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be cross-country or to another country. Sometimes a simple day trip or a weekend trip can be very refreshing. It's all about where you choose to go and whom you choose to go with. So, that's all I'm saying. For singles searching for love, it is possible you will find a brand new relationship, which again, this card, the Lover's card that came out earlier, definitely is pointing to that. And if it is, again, just be cautious and use common sense. That's all. In terms of career and money, it's a great card if you're looking for a new job, which is awesome. So that means, again, it backs up the card that we were looking at previously, that you may very well be getting offered two potential, you know, opportunities. So choose what's right for you. And if you're a freelancer, hey, you may very well be able to accept both offers because they might be able to work for you and meet your needs. Okay, so keep it up. Now is also an ideal time to start a new business and learn new skills. So if you're thinking about going back to school for something, now is the time to do it. You definitely have the blessings of the universe and spirit behind you. Now, the last cards that I want to go over, these are cards that I pull and they have to do with love and relationships. And it does not mean it's strictly for people already in relationships, and it doesn't mean that it's just for singles either. This is just a general card that I pulled regarding love and relationships. And the card that I pulled is do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. When we focus on doing something kind for someone, we create an opportunity for our relationships to be re-energized. What you can do today to be considerate what can you do today to be considerate towards someone in your life? Small things can have a big impact. Very true. Imagine how amazing your life will be if you give emphasis to do kind, loving things for others. Take the focus off yourself, Gemini. It might be time to do that. If you've been very self-involved, can't see past the end of your nose type of thing, then do something very kind for someone that you love. Because when we do kind acts for other people or animals, at least I know for me, it always makes me happy. I'm naturally a happy-go-lucky person, but I just find that when I get caught up on certain things that I can't change and frustrated and start looking at things I don't have instead of being grateful for things that I do have, it brings my vibe down. It does. So by giving to someone else or doing something kind, it really not only helps somebody else out, but it makes me feel better too. It's a win-win situation. Now, these love cards that I pulled, these oracle cards, I wanted some extra clarification about what else might be going on relationship and love-wise with Gemini this week. And I got jealous and possessive, which goes back to the earlier cards that we were looking at. And I feel you. So Spirit is basically saying you might be feeling a little jealous or possessive, or there might be some jealousy and possessiveness going on in your relationship. And Spirit understands. It does. So this is why it is encouraging you to do something for someone else, because it'll distract. It's a good distraction, basically. It's a good distraction, and it'll make your world a better place, and it'll help the other person feel better too, or animal as well, because there are animals in this card. And I always say it, I'm a huge animal lover and advocate. I sign petitions for them like every day when they're sent to me, as well as donating funds to various shelters and rescues. I just always look out for my animals, and I'm always that person that strays seem to find. So I have helped TNR quite a few cats over the years, as well as help them find homes. But enough about me. Do something for you, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading, Gemini. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I've been trying to condense them, make them very succinct. But, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I truly appreciate it. And if you have any comments, definitely leave them below. Let me know what's going on in your personal life. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.